Guadalajara, Mexico. Chapultepec Nights and Tapatío Rhythms. Updated August 24, 2026. Guadalajara's nightlife is not just one kind of party. Along Avenida Chapultepec and through Colonia Americana, you can move from a loud cantina with norteño music to a polished cocktail bar, then finish in a dark room where a DJ plays techno until late. The best way to understand the area is to see Chapultepec as the main spine and Americana as the creative neighborhood around it. The avenue is bright, busy, and easy to explore. The side streets hold smaller bars, hidden rooms, galleries, restaurants, and indie dance parties. Guadalajara Tourism describes Americana as a center of young culture and nightlife, with Chapultepec as its busiest artery. How the Chapultepec night unfolds. Guadalajara starts late. A good evening usually follows this pattern. 7 to 9 p.m., dinner or cocktails and Americana. 9 to 11 p.m., cantinas, terraces, and live music along Chapultepec. 11 p.m. to 1:30 a.m., mainstream clubs begin to fill. 1:30 to 4 a.m., electronic rooms and after-hours venues become more active. After 3 a.m., tacos, hot dogs, or a late breakfast. A useful route begins near Chapultepec Norte, where places such as K Trina offer a traditional Mexican party with tequila, beer, karaoke, and live norteño banda on weekends. K Trina lists hours until about 3:40 a.m. Move south toward Chapultepec Sur for larger, more commercial clubs. Nearby venues such as Cana and Bora Bora focus more on reggaeton, perreo, popular Latin hits, and DJ-led parties. Then turn into Americana's side streets for smaller rooms such as Pardo, Tito Club, and Bar Americas. Mainstream clubs versus indie dance rooms. The difference is easy to feel. For the full table, please open this article on djkesk.com. The mainstream side. For a more traditional night-out feeling, choose a club with a table and a DJ playing familiar songs. Cana, on Chapultepec Sur, is described as a casual to semi-formal club with music that can include reggaeton, salsa, hip-hop, and electronic music. Its listed cover is about MXN 200 with a reservation, and its usual closing time is around 3 a.m. Bora Bora, near Mexicalcingo, is more focused on reggaeton, perreo, and current hits. Its 2026 promotions have included MXN 100 liters, MXN 90 caguamas, and bottle packages such as 2 bottles for MXN 1,500, including mixers. For regional Mexican music, K Trina and similar cantinas are a better match. On weekends, live norteño banda can turn a simple drink into a full singing and dancing night. Mar Litros, also on Chapultepec Norte, has promoted live banda, 2-liter drinks, and bottles beginning around MXN 549 to MXN 799, depending on the offer. Oh, the indie and electronic side. If you care more about the music than the table, try Americana's smaller venues. Pardo Club on Morelos is a strong example of Guadalajara's alternative dance culture. Its event listings have included indie dance, pop alternative, disco, house, funk, tropical sounds, and global grooves. Recent events listed covers of MXN 100 before 11 p.m. and MXN 150 afterward. Tito Club offers a more secretive experience. The reservation begins through social media. After confirmation, guests receive an access code and the exact location. The room is described as a small, sophisticated space with techno and house music, open from Wednesday to Sunday until about 3 a.m. Bar Americas is the late-night electronic institution in this part of town. It is known for techno and international DJs, and its current listings show covers around MXN 100 to MXN 200, depending on the night and lineup. Special headliner events can cost much more. For example, a 2026 event listing for Nico Moreno showed tickets from MXN 300 early bird to MXN 500 general admission. My view, first-time visitors should try both styles. Spend part of the night in a loud, friendly Latin club, then visit one music-first room. That contrast gives you a better picture of Guadalajara than spending the whole evening inside one bottle service venue. Dress codes in Chapultepec and Americana. There is no single dress code for the whole corridor. Each venue and promoter makes its own rules. For mainstream clubs, wear something neat and slightly polished. Dark jeans or trousers, a clean shirt, blouse, or polo, fashionable sneakers or closed shoes, a light jacket or overshirt. Avoid beachwear, gym clothing, flip-flops, and very worn-out shoes. Shorts may be accepted in some places but refused in others, especially when a club is promoting a more upscale night. Kana is listed as casual/semi-formal, while venues such as Estadio Americana use a more polished, casual, elegant style. For indie dance rooms, the style is usually more relaxed. Black clothing, comfortable shoes, and breathable layers work well. Bar Americas has traditionally listed a casual dress code, while Pardo's crowd is more interested in the music than formal clothing. Still, do not assume casual means careless. A clean outfit helps at every door. Reservations, covers, and table culture. Guadalajara has a real reservation culture, but it depends on the type of venue. Cocktail bars, walk-ins are common, but reservations help on Friday and Saturday. Restaurants with strong bars book dinner early. Mainstream clubs reserve a table if you want seating, bottle service, or birthday treatment. Indie dance rooms usually use tickets, guest lists, or a door cover instead of table reservations. Hidden bars. Follow the venue's instructions carefully. Estadio Americana asks guests to reserve tables through its social channels. Mecenas accepts walk-ins, but takes reservations mainly during the early evening, from about 7 to 8:30 p.m. At Tito Club, a reservation may be part of the entire experience because the access details are sent privately. Before booking a club table, ask, ¿Cuánto es el consumo mínimo? What is the minimum spend? La reservación incluye la entrada. Does the reservation include entry? ¿Cuántas personas caben? How many people does the table hold? Incluye refrescos y hielo. Are mixers and ice included? ¿Aceptan tarjeta? Do you accept cards? A reservation does not always mean free entry. It may only hold a table, so confirm the details before sending money. Typical prices in Mexican pesos. Prices change with the DJ, holiday, and venue. These are useful 2026 planning ranges, not fixed promises. For the full table, please open this article on djkesk.com. Mecenas' current menu lists cocktails between about MXN 180 and MXN 210, while wider nightlife guides place ordinary cocktails near MXN 120 to 220. Pardo and Bar Americas provide useful examples of covers in the MXN 100 to 200 range. For a simple night with 2 drinks, a cover, tacos, and a rideshare, budget roughly MXN 700 to $1,200 per person. A table night can easily pass MXN 1,500 per person, especially if the group does not split the bottle evenly. ID checks and age rules. The legal drinking age in Mexico is 18. Mexican health rules prohibit selling alcohol to minors, and establishments must ask for official identification when a customer's age is not clear. Expect ID checks at clubs and antros, ticketed concerts, special DJ events, venues with bottle service, doors where the cover is collected. Bring an original, government-issued photo ID. A passport is usually the safest choice for an international visitor, but keep it secure. Do not rely only on a photo of your ID on your phone. Door staff may also check bags or refuse entry for clothing, intoxication, disorderly behavior, or capacity limits. Policies can change by event. Common closing times. The usual pattern looks like this. Cocktail bars and restaurant bars, 1 to 2 a.m. Cantinas and mainstream clubs, 3 to 4 a.m. Electronic after-hours venues, some listings show 5 a.m. or later. Mecenas lists bar hours to 1 a.m. on most nights and 2 a.m. on Friday and Saturday. Estadio Americana lists closing times around 1 a.m. on weekdays and 2 a.m. on weekends. Tito lists 3 a.m., Katrina about 3:40 a.m., and Sana Disco about 4 a.m. Jalisco's alcohol law says the sale and consumption of alcohol cannot go beyond 4 a.m., even though some venue listings show later operating hours. A 5 a.m. listing may reflect a soft closing time, an old schedule, or a different operating arrangement. Check the venue's official social media on the day you go. Safety and trusted transportation. Chapultepec is busy and popular, but it is not a protected bubble. The U.S. State Department's May 29, 2026 advisory lists Jalisco under reconsider travel because of crime, kidnapping, and possible violence. It also says there are no specific travel restrictions in the Guadalajara metropolitan area. Use simple precautions. Stay with your group. Keep your phone and wallet out of sight when leaving a club. Watch your drink and do not accept open drinks from strangers. Carry limited cash and one backup payment method. Do not buy or carry illegal drugs. Avoid quiet side streets after the crowds thin. Leave if a venue feels aggressive, chaotic, or unsafe. For transport, use Uber, Cabify, or a taxi arranged by your hotel or an authorized taxi stand. Do not hail an unknown taxi from the street. Confirm the license plate, car model, and driver before entering, and share the trip with a friend. The Metren light rail system generally stops around 11 p.m., so it is not a practical way to return after clubbing. BC runs later, but cycling after drinking is a poor choice. For emergencies, call 911. Late-night tacos and food. The best late-night food is usually simple, fast, and filling. Near Americana and Chapultepec Tacos El Güero. Listed at Marcela 510 in Americana, with pastor, bistec, and campechano tacos. Dogo's El Chino, a classic hot dog stop, listed at Escorza 95. The Chapultepec Mexicalcingo area, a long-running late-night zone for tacos, hot dogs, and other street food. Vendors and hours change, so check the same day. Membrillo Cocina, a 24-hour restaurant at Libertad 1760, useful when you want to sit down for breakfast food, coffee, enchiladas, burgers, or a full meal. A short ride share away, Taqueria Minerva, on Avenida Vallarta, is a reliable late-night option for pastor, carnaza, cabeza, bistec, tripa, quesadillas, and volcanes. Its current delivery menu lists many tacos around MXN 35 to 55. For a late meal, budget. MXN 100 to 250 for tacos and a drink. MXN 250 to 400 for a larger cafe or restaurant meal. My favorite kind of Guadalajara finish is not another expensive cocktail. It is a few tacos, a cold soda, and a quiet rideshare home while the city is still humming. A simple night plan. 7:30 p.m. Dinner or a craft cocktail in Americana. 9:30 p.m. Walk the busy part of Chapultepec and visit a cantina. 11:30 p.m. Choose a mainstream club for reggaeton, salsa, or banda. 1:30 a.m. Move to Pardo, Tito, or Bar Americas if you want electronic or indie dance music. 3:30 a.m. Get tacos or hot dogs. 4 a.m. Order a verified rideshare from a well-lit spot. Conclusion: Guadalajara's Chapultepec corridor works because it offers several kinds of nightlife within a short distance. Regional Mexican music, reggaeton, salsa, indie dance, house, and techno all share the same few blocks. Go early for food and cocktails, dress neatly, reserve tables when needed, carry official ID, and save the electronic rooms for late. Most of all, do not treat nightlife as a single club-hopping checklist. Let the night change style as it moves, from norteño guitars and tequila to deep house and flashing basement lights. All links to sources are available in the text version of this article. You can find the full article at djkesk.com/blog. Thanks for listening. For more deep nightlife guides, club scene research, and city-by-city party insights, visit djkesk.com, spelled djkesc.com. And for club, techno, trance, dance, and electronic mixes, search DJ Kesk on Spotify.